Well, I believe that, as our placard says, it's ungodly and injustice, wickedness, and it's illegal.
Some of the unpaid terminated teachers were unable to make it due to the lack of jitney fares, but the 7 that did showed up with placards with statements like, "Pay up, we are not slaves or animals," and another saying, quote, "Not recession, negligence, pay our NIS and salaries." This frenzied exhibition spawned from not only the thousands of dollars worth of overdue wages owed, but even worse, the distribution of termination letters to the teachers by the school board secretary without notice. Teachers were expecting their outstanding monies instead.
We got a call on Tuesday stating that we should come to the school. We weren't told why. So when we got there, the secretary of the board told us, gave us a letter, and when we read it, it was a termination letter. It was dated from the 6th of August, and we just got it yesterday.
News 4 has a copy of that termination letter sent to at least 10 of the 23 teachers of the school that were among those vocal, and this is what it said. On behalf of the Board of Directors of Whole Gospel Christian Academy, we acknowledge receipt of your application for the new school year commencing September 2009. The board has decided not to renew your contract for the new school year. We would like to thank you for your valuable services rendered to this institution, and we pray God's blessings in all your future endeavors." End quote. The teachers, predominantly expatriates that are financially wrecked, comprise of even 2 expecting mothers and single parents with numerous children to support. In the midst of an economic downturn, the letter evolves after a partial July 29th payment of less than half of June's salary, with 2 months, almost 3 of unsettled wages. Teachers said they believe they were terminated because they showcased school administrators' deception.
We have not seen or heard anything from Bishop Williams at all. He has not contacted us or such the like, nothing.
Teachers gathered their concerns in a written statement headed "Complaints Towards Injustice," saying, quote, "The ego-driven Bishop Colito Williams, who thinks himself above the law of the land, would not give us a penny, neither a kind word." A similar comment went on to say, "The celebrity bishop and his brainwashed cronies think themselves above the law of the land. We all are trained professional teachers. We have contributed significantly and earnestly to the cause of educating the nation's precious children, your children, should we suffer for this." Another said, quote, "It is obvious that we are dealing with a bunch of heartless, dishonest, lawless, and ungodly tyrants. Where in the Bible is it condoned that a person should work and not be paid? Then you, the employer, diminish all urges to exhibit compassion for your action by disrespecting and ignoring your employees, then resort to forever giving them the silent treatment as if to say we are not worthy of payments." And the final written statement commenting on the recent forms of revenue the church has been involved in said, quote, "This organization had been involved in a few major fundraisers for the past weeks. This organization was recently involved in donating back to school supplies publicly to children, obviously building up on their deteriorating most precious image at our expense. The devil is a liar." End quote. Investigating the legality and status of the termination by school heads being probed by the Labor Department, Deputy Commissioner Althea Smith in our studios this morning said that the case is being resolved.
What I can say is that that the Labor Department is currently dealing with it. It's going to be resolved.
News 4 contacted Chancellor of the school, Bishop Colito Williams, and left messages with the church's secretary. These attempts were unsuccessful up until press time. For WIV4 News, I'm Nikara John.